Alright, how's it going, you guys? So, I am here back at my old car wash, which is about, I don't know, about 20 minutes away, but I just can't stand the other car wash or that town in general, just because, well, that town's like the shithole of northwest Arkansas. So, if you're familiar with Arkansas, you'll know Springdale, Rogers, Bentonville, all those areas that just mesh into like one giant town, or just towns that you really don't want to be in, especially if you're, Hispanic or of any other color, because there's like Hispanic gangs and such, and the cops there are not exactly, the friendliest towards color people. So, and when I was there were like thugs and all this other shit, and so I thought I would just come back to my old stomping grounds and do my car washing here, I mean, I'll get bugs on it eventually, but I can at least, clean my car in peace and not have to worry about, some fucking thug trying to jump me or some shit, or who knows, I don't know. I just don't like it over there. But as you can see, she's not too dirty. I was supposed to clean it with my friends today. We were supposed to all come here, but they're all busy or miscommunication or something, so they all thought it was Sunday, and I can't do it Sunday because I gotta finish moving and such. So today I am going to wash the engine bay. Ouch. Or at least I'm going to attempt to wash the engine bay. And the good thing is that I'm here in my old town, so everyone knows me and cops know me. Not for bad reasons or anything, just they know the car and know, this is my baby. And so I'll just be here. Oh shit, what did I just disconnect? I just disconnected something down here. See if I can even get it out. Disconnected this HID thing. Alright, no problem. I'll just reconnect it. Alright, so I got it reconnected. Ooh, that was scary. And I'm going to move all the electrical stuff that I know that I don't want to get wet out of the way here. Like this stuff here, I know I don't want any of this to get wet. So I'm just going to move it all out of the way somehow. Maybe set this on top there to keep it like that. And I don't know if I need to do it to this side or to this, what do you call it, resistor type thing, I don't know, but I'll do my best not to get these parts wet. I may have some stuff in the back that I can put in. This one here is all hidden away right in there. This is where I stuffed it. And then where was the other one? Down here. I may just get some plastic bags and put it in there. But I'm going to spray down all of this stuff what I can. I mean, it's not exactly dirty as, some engine bays would be, but it's still plenty dirty for me. And I'll show you the stuff that I got. So the stuff I got today to do this with are some of this engine spray, and I got one of these here, and then I bought this to try out the spray wax stuff, and there's a bunch of other stuff in here, a bunch of these towels that I like to use. I mean, I'm pretty sure there are better towels than those to use, but that's what I've been using. And like I'm always saying, my car is what, 9 years old or something, 2009. It's I don't know, 6 years old or something. So the paint is, it's decent for what it is. So it's not like, like I really have to baby it. I mean, she does need a good polish and all that stuff, but it's not to the point to where my clear coat is flaking off and, all this other junk. So I will get this started up, and then I'll pick up the video after that. And the good thing about doing it here is that, it's like I can just, do it all in peace and not have to worry about, like I said, someone trying to take my car or anything like that. Because that shit does happen in that town quite a bit and such. So it's nice being back. So as soon as I finish my 1-year lease there, then I plan on moving back. Just because it's so nice here and, peaceful. Oh, I got everything covered up, or at least everything that I think needs to be covered up. I mean, I don't know what else you're supposed to cover up. I see the alternator there. I guess I'll post and see if I need to somehow cover up the alternator. Well, no one's giving me any answers on this, but it's kind of sprays out like this, like a fucking, I don't know what the fuck this is supposed to be. I don't know if it's supposed to be like this or what, but I don't know, you guys, but can't really be making it any worse, can I? I really have no idea what this shit is. Oh shit, there's some more stuff I need to set aside. Or something. Oh fuck. Let's see if I can find a bag for it. No one's been any help, go figure. Whenever I need help, no one fucking says anything, but whenever I don't, when I have something like a really stupid question, everyone seems to have an answer. But I just sprayed some on this brush, sprayed a little bit on here, and now I'm just kind of going over it like this, like so. Trying to get everything cleaned. Not even sure if I'm doing this shit right, but we'll find out, I guess. If something goes wrong with the car, I guess then we'll know. And then everyone else will know too. But I'm just really tired of looking at my engine bay and seeing it all gross and dirty looking. I think I'll spray it down now just a little bit and see how that works. But can you see how clean some of this stuff is already getting? Like this right here. Oh, it's so dirty. I'm gonna get the water hose now and do that. Alright, I'm gonna see what the no spot rinse does. Let's see how this is, how powerful this spray is. Okay, this looks good. Because they do say, you know, not to like put pressure on it, so I don't really want to put any pressure on anything either. Oh man, arm's getting tired. Well, I mean, everything's looking a lot cleaner so far compared to what it's been. This is the one thing I don't like about my car wash here, is that $1 gets you a minute. And then at the ghetto car wash with all the broken shit, $1 gets you fucking 3 minutes. Oh, not even the high pressure is even pressured. Alright, let's just turn her on and do the 10-minute warm-up thing that they say. Moment of truth. I don't know if that's my car, I think that is. My belt. Well, I'm not sure if that's good or bad, but I think I found out whatever it is that makes that sound in the morning. I don't know, you guys. See a bit of dirt right over there. A little bit more right in here. Soak up this water. And I guess I'll start to dry things out now. I guess that was pretty successful. You know, I'm not seeing any issues or anything. So I would say that was a successful experiment that could have possibly gone a whole bunch of other ways, but it apparently went well this time. So I guess I'll leave it at that, and I'll just finish up washing the car. So I don't know if I'd recommend this, but at least, you know, my engine bay is now clean, and I did cover up all this stuff, but it doesn't seem to have done a very good job, because if the plastic is still, you know, faded or whatnot, like this is faded, so even after drying and washing, it still looks the same. So, you know, even this here looks faded. So, I mean, I don't think it really did that much. It did get rid of all the grime and stuff that was stuck on my caps and whatnot. So, you know, that's nice. It got rid of all that. Like my whatever this is all nice and shiny now. My whatever this is, I think it's the brake fluid. Right over here is nice and clean again. So overall, I guess not bad. So I'll just dry it off by hand since I have plenty of towels, and let's just check inside, make sure no lights are on. Nothing. So a pretty successful first run, I suppose. I mean, I don't really want to do this a lot, so hopefully this is like a once a year type thing. But again, you saw how my engine bay was, so it wasn't even that, you know, dirty like some. Like I say, I've cleaned it by hand before, but I couldn't get the grime and such off like I just did. Take one of these towels here and start dabbing some of the water off of some of the electricals or whatnot. I'm sure most of it will dry with the engine heat, but you know, I'll feel better drying some of this stuff off myself. At least spots where I can see there's sitting water. Like these plugs, you know, I see just a little bit of water sitting there, so just get in there and get it soaked up. see a little bit of smoke of some of the water or whatever drying off of it. I don't know what this thing is, but I'm going to dry it off just in case. Dry off these plugs. Kind of has a weird funky smell as it dries off of the engine. But check out how clean that left that. I mean, I can't get right down in there. I don't want to stick my hand too far in there with the engine stuff moving about and whatnot. But, you know, would I recommend this product? I'm pretty sure there's a better stuff that you can get, but no, not really. I don't recommend it. Not unless, you know, your engine bay is extremely, extremely dirty. I really don't recommend doing anything to your engine bay. Or if you do plan on doing something, maybe let the professionals do it. Me, I was just, you know, it's like see that? It didn't get rid of any of that stuff there, but most of the other stuff came off without, you know, any issues. Well, there's standing water in these little cubbies here. Maybe give it a little shake or a hit. Nope, nothing. Get any see like this sitting water that's just in here. I don't know what this thing is, but I'll just clean it off too. And there's some sitting water there. I believe that's water. No? It's just some weird clear looking plastic. I've never seen it before. So, well, the engine's almost dry, so that's good. I can see some spots that I need to get into, but I don't want to stick my hand in there while, like I said, while the engine is going. You gotta get my hand right down in there, in that white area. And, I mean, overall, I guess everything came out okay. I mean, my HIDs are still working, the fogs aren't, because either the ballasts or the bulbs went out. One of the two, they flicker and then, you know, completely shut off. So I gotta get those replaced, or either go back to the plastic ones, but I'm not sure. Or stick in some LEDs in there and, you know, be done with it. But I guess, I mean, the smoke there is, I don't know where that's coming from. So, I mean, I don't know. No one really gave me any answers on this. They just said, one guy just said he just left his covers on. So it's like, well, but there's a lot of grime in this stuff, which I got it all, so that's good. I see some water leaking down in there. You can't see it. Maybe you can right there. I don't know if that's the air conditioner or, you know, water leaking off of the engine. So I guess that is it. Engine bay is done. I can see some of this tape. I don't know if that's already been coming off or if it's always been like that. But and now it's time to detail the engine and start making everything shiny again, so that's what I'll do. I think it's been 10 minutes now or so. Or I guess I'll stop the video and end it there, and I'll finish it up once I get the engine cleaned and whatnot, or completely dried and everything detailed. Alright, you guys, so I'm done. I can tell you that I don't like that product, and maybe I used it wrong, or I don't know, somebody will probably have better luck with it, but I don't like it. I feel as if it is dried out to all of my plastics like this, if you can tell. It's kind of faded, and I don't think it was that faded before I started. Same with all the other stuff, seems to have faded it, or like these stains that are now on this thing here. So I don't know if it's because the engine was hot when I did it. It says to do it when it's cool, but I don't know. The engine I left the engine bay open for about 10 minutes before I started it, so I don't know. I overall didn't like it, but it did get rid of the grease, so that's good. As you can tell, I had to spray some of this Naturally Shine stuff by Meguiar's all over my plastics and all over these little hoses and whatnot. Trying to get it everywhere I can. But engine bay is completely dry, but as you can see, my rubbers are all extremely dry now, so I'm afraid, I don't know, that maybe they'll get brittle or something. So as you can see, I've been trying to moisten them up, or lubricate them again with this Naturally Shine protectant stuff all over the plastics. Keep them nice and moisturized or something. I don't know. I don't know if it even really matters since the car is so old, but I just want to do what I can to keep stuff in relatively good condition. I'm pretty sure hoses and whatnot are pretty easy to replace, but I just don't want to replace anything. That's the thing. So there it is. That's what she looks like. I don't know how to clean this off, so I kind of did this with a rag, and it kind of got some of the dirt that I didn't scrub off or whatnot. As you can see, you can tell right up there where I can't reach under, or not really because of that thing, but there it is. So I mean, my engine bay wasn't dirty, like super dirty in the first place. There's still some stuff right in there, if you can see. There's some there, but right there, which I can't get to. I mean, I can stick my fingers there, but I can't get the stuff that's in the grooves out. Might have to get a toothbrush and do it that way. But everything appears to be dried out, so you can take a look at it. So I guess it did its job. I just don't like that there's stains on that now, and then there's stains on this right here. If it'll focus in, you can see them. There you go. I mean, I can try scrubbing them off, but it just doesn't come off, as you can see. Let me get it to focus in. There you go. You can see them right there. Looks like water stains or something. And a little bit more red in there that won't come off, so I mean, I don't know. Polish these things up too. So I'm pretty anal when it comes to all this stuff. It's like, oh, there's so much stuff that I want to do. If I could, just completely take out the engine and then, clean it all up and put it all back together. If I knew how to do that, that's what I'd be doing. It'd be like a once every 6 month process for me. Just because I'm weird like that. Trying to get in everything, everywhere that I can stick my hand in without burning myself. Burnt myself on that. I know you can't see it, but trying to get my fingers under there to get this. This is plastic. I didn't know that was plastic. So there it is, an extremely clean engine bay. Now, I want to say that was a Camaro that drove by making that noise, but now we just got to put this little V6. Oh, it's a Mustang. No need for you guys to see because everyone knows what those look like. And there we go. I gotta clean this stuff off. It was one of the older, like 2005 model Mustangs, V8, I think. Could have been a V6 with some decent exhaust. No clue. No clue, don't care. They're all ugly. Well, some of them are nice, but you just see so many of them that you're just desensitized to it. It's kind of like relationships. Like when you're with a girl and then over time you're just like, eh. I'm kind of like really tired of looking at your face all the time. Time to trade up or something, I don't know. That's why I don't do relationships. They're scary. Car stuff is a lot easier and a lot cheaper too. Unless you're me. And then everything's expensive because you think you break stuff and then you buy stuff and then it turns out, well, you didn't need it, but you have it anyways now just in case it does break. A Dodge Charger over there, but yeah, we've all seen those too. And there we go. Nice and clean. Now all I gotta do is this. But as you can see, the daylight is running out, so I won't be able to do it anytime today. Maybe tomorrow, I don't know. Ugh, fuck, I'm tired. I've been using this Meguiar's Natural Shine. So, see, oh fuck, it hit the bumper. That's okay. It kind of comes out like a weird gel type stuff. And this engine bay is always, this cover seems like it's a magnet for everything. Cat hair, dust, dead bugs, they all just stick to it. I don't know if this thing's getting some sort of electric, building up some static or something. And that's one of those old Camaros. That one's really nice. Or Trans Ams or something, I don't know. I don't want to like point the phone at them because then it's like, you know, like, what are you doing? But it was nice. It was like Dwight's car from The Office. But there we go. Done. I just gotta clean this little bit here, so I'll show you what the rest of the car looks like now. There it is, nice and clean. There's the Dodge back there. But there we go. I mean, even though it's a base, these cars are still extremely sexy. I still gotta go to my dad's and get the stuff to fix that. Shit, where's the keys? I still gotta do the interior. As you can see, it's still a mess, but it's like, it's a process. Whenever you do all this stuff, at least when I do it, it's a process just because I gotta have the entire day to do it. It isn't one of those, so I'm just gonna run down to the car wash, do a little bit of do a little rinse, and then, you know, be done with it, and a light vacuum of the carpets, and well, I'm done. That's all I need to do today. That's all I need to do to my car to keep it nice and clean. Just vacuuming the stupid light wash. Yeah. Those are the car people who just buy the cars just for, you know, for what it is, you know. Not the kind that actually take care of it. Because if you really do like your car and stuff, you know, just a little tiny, you know, wash won't just do. There. Well, except for this. Let's get that out of there, out of the way, and there. Oh, a completely cleaned engine bay. This is probably like, what, a 30-minute long video or something? Maybe it'll upload, maybe it won't. Maybe I'll have to do a 2-part video or something. I think that's what I'll have to do. It's like a two-part video. This part here is always difficult to clean. Just because it's like, oh, this part's tedious. I gotta clay bar this, because I clay barred it about 6 months ago. Oh, it's a cute girl. Ooh. But I clay barred it about 6 months ago. I want to say 6 months ago. And now it looks like that. So I clay barred it, waxed it, and everything. So now I just gotta do that. Man, that chick was cute. You know, those Dodge girls are really cute. I mean, some of the Acura girls are too, but they're mostly like tuner chicks, and I'm not really into the tuner scene and whatnot. Bugs. But there we go. I mean, see what I mean? Even cleaning it just doesn't do it, so I gotta get the clay bar, and I'll be back tomorrow or something like that. And I did wax the car with, let me find this stuff here. I used this on the car, this ice spray. Smells really good, and it left my car looking extremely nice. So as you can see, if it'll zoom in on everything, everything looks nice and clean. Try not to walk too far out because I don't want to get hit by someone. But there it is. I even cleaned the calipers a little bit, if you can tell. You know, used that weird little brush thing that I used on the engine, and then that purple grease spray thing. Look at the back ones. I couldn't get in that part really well, so but everything else is nice and clean. So there we go. Oh, I got some water here. I just used this dirty old rag on the engine. Oh well. But there's that. I still gotta clean this, and I still have stuff in the back. All of my clothes. I don't know what I did with the keys, but let's end it with a little video here at the end, if you can even listen to it. Sounds nice, right? Ooh. And the lights are still doing well. And I think that's it, you guys. I'll just upload this. I think I'll just title this one like done washing or something. I never know what to title these videos. I still need to do the grills. I still need to wax the front just a little bit. But there she is, looking extremely clean. And these are TCY headlights because they don't do the spider webbing on the inside. You can even make that out. Says TYC or whatever, and look at that reflection. Very nice. So like I said, I mean, you know, my paint isn't exactly as bad as, you know, some would think for it being an old car. So there it is. I got a bunch of these rags. Should probably toss those over there so they don't get contaminated. Oh, this dirty one doesn't belong here. They got a bunch of junk in the back, a bunch of cleaning stuff to clean. Like a lot of cleaning that I need to do. And you can't really see where I crashed into the concrete thing at the parking garage, so not too bad. Definitely nice. I guess I'll end it there.